Joining me now is Trevor Faber. He is the CEO of Koryx Copper. Great to see you.
Good afternoon, Mark. Great to be here. Thank you for having us on your show.
Absolutely. Glad you're here. Let's get into it. We've talked to Koryx Copper a few times over the years. You joined about 8 months ago or so, and there's a new management team. So let's get everybody a refresher and a reminder of the Haib copper project, big, low tonnage in Namibia, and you're fast tracking that towards a PFS. So a little snapshot there, if you could.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're thrilled to have got control of this asset in southern Namibia. It's an enormous copper project. In terms of the scale, we've got 2.6 million tons of copper in the ground. So as you correctly pointed out, very large tonnages involved in this game. And it is in an advanced stage. So we took it over. It was at PEA stage. The previous management team had advanced to PEA stage. We had a look at that, and we've in fact enhanced that PEA study that was done and come up with a new PEA study, which we released last week. So this PEA study envisages a 28 million ton per annum operation over a life of mine of 23 years to produce 90,000 tons of copper contained in concentrate per annum. So anywhere in the world, that's a large, very large copper project, and it's not owned by or controlled by a major mining company. It's 100% owned by Koryx Copper, and we are an independent copper developer.
Those are big numbers, and the numbers could get bigger. I know the team's trying to expand the resource. You've got a 3-phase drilling program, multiple rigs. So can you get us up to speed on that?
Yeah, absolutely. So we've been running for the last year with 6 drill rigs on site. We've drilled so far 21,000 meters of drilling this year. We'll get to about 32,000 meters for the year. And that's with the 6 drill rigs. We've got another 4 drill rigs which have arrived in country today, in fact. So we're excited to see them on site probably towards the end of this month. And by the 1st of October, we'll have 10 drill rigs turning out there. We have a multiple phase drilling program. 55,000 meters in total is what we budgeted as part of our PEA PFS study, and in fact we've upsized that. We're going to add another 20,000 onto that. So in total, we as Koryx will drill 75,000 meters at the project. Prior to us taking control of this project, there was 80,000 meters already drilled. So our mineral resource estimate will be informed by approximately 150,000 meters of drilling. So it will be extensively drilled.
And then can you take us out to the construction decision, and then and go backwards to PFS, DFS, the timeline? What does that look like?
Yeah, absolutely. So we would like to advance this to be construction ready in 2027, which isn't a long way away from where we are now. So working backwards from there, we've already started the licensing process. So we've submitted a mining license application, and we have started the process for environmental clearance certificate. In Namibia, it's a very stable and reliable country from a point of view of getting projects licensed. And in our experience, that takes about 18 months, 12 to 18 months to secure the 2 key licenses, being environmental license and mining license. So working back from 2027 gets us to now we're at PEA stage. We're advancing to PFS. We've released our engineers to commence the engineering work on the PFS. And approximately this time next year, we should be publishing a PFS, which will be based on an updated mineral resource estimate. As we mentioned in the previous snippet, we're going to upsize this resource from currently the 2.6 million tons of copper in the ground. We feel we're going to get an increase in the volume of copper. And our geologists have done an incredible job in identifying higher grade zones. Our geologists, the Teck geologists, have identified these, and we're going to upgrade this in terms of the grade will also improve. So we'll get an improvement in the grade, and we'll get an improvement in the tonnage.
Now, Trevor, Koryx recently raised about 25 million. Red Cloud was part of that syndicate. You've got Beaty in there, Teck Resources. You have institutional support, private investor support as well. So how would you characterize the shareholder base, or the demand and the interest in the story?
I'd characterize them as blue chip individuals.
Yeah.
We've really had incredibly supportive shareholders, and we're really grateful to those shareholders. They understand the challenges that a junior miner faces, and we've been blessed to have shareholders that have patient capital. They're willing to invest for the long term, and they're willing to back a management team that has a proven track record, knows what it wants to do, when it wants to do it. And we've been fortunate to raise that $25 million mark, which will get us through until the end of next year. So it will take us through our pre-feasibility study status. So, those shareholders have just been magnificent for us. We've given them our plans, we've executed on our plans to date, and they've rewarded us by giving us more money to execute on the next phase, which will get us to the PFS by the end of next year.
And the team has a lot of experience in Namibia and a track record of creating value and delivering returns to shareholders. So can you sort of wrap it up for us and summarize your thoughts with the investment case and how Koryx Copper really stands out from peers?
Oh, absolutely. So it stands out on a number of fronts. So first and foremost is the asset. So it's the quality and the size of Haib assets. I reiterate, there are not many of these that are available anywhere in the world. That's the first thing. The second thing is the quality of the management team and its track record. So this is a management team that has 15 years of multiple exits in Namibia. So that carries through, and that is important for the investment case. The third thing is the jurisdiction where we operate. Namibia is an incredible place. Politically stable. It's probably one of the best places in Africa to do business because of the nature of the infrastructure. It's infrastructure rich, great roads, ports, power, stable power generation. There is water, access to water, and there's access to electrical power. These are the things that mines need. The fourth point is that we believe that we have a low valuation. So compared to our peers on an equity valuation basis, we believe that we are trading at a significant discount, and that provides shareholders, current and potential shareholders, with a certain downside protection. We believe that a re-rating is in order for us, and then the last thing is there's growth potential out here. So we're drilling not only in and around our pit. There are other satellite areas that we've identified that show potential, and we believe that in the fullness of time, over the next 2 years, we will bring some of those additional resources into play. So, in a summary, that's the investment case for Koryx, Mark.
That was great. Yeah, 4 bullet points there for us. Great update. Thanks very much.
It's an absolute pleasure, and thank you for having me.
For sure. Thank you, Trevor. Trevor Faber, COO at Koryx Copper.